Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to give you guys a little inside look on my business and what I do and all the behind the scenes. So today I will be making a resin tray. If you guys can tell, it has a little skull there. So I'm gonna basically be showing you guys how I will make a resin tray from this mold from start to finish and all the procedures that I take and all that good stuff. Let me get everything set up and I'll see you guys in a little bit. So before I get started, I'm putting everything I'm going to be using on my work area, but I wanted to show you guys the resin that I use before I start pouring, because after that I can't touch my camera. So I am using Pro Marine. So this is the brand of resin that I use, and this is part A, and then over here I have part B. So basically you have to mix them in equal parts for it to cure properly and fully. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be measuring it, but I will show you guys the whole process because I am going to add powder to the tray itself to give it more of a look, because if I just do a certain color, this isn't going to show. So I'll show you guys that right now. But as always, you need to use protection when working with resin. So I have my gloves here. There's different types of masks that you can use. For example, there's those filtered masks, the ones with the, I don't know what they're called, I'm sorry, but it has filters on both sides. So for my sake, I don't have one of those, but these work well too. And always remember that you need to work in a well ventilated area. That way the toxins don't just sit in the air and they're able to ventilate out, because it's very bad to breathe the chemicals that is in the resin when it's not fully cured. So I just wanted to give that little disclaimer before I get started. I'm going to go ahead and set up and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, so this is the mold I will be using to make the tray. It is silicone, and I am not touching resin right now, so I don't have to worry about wearing any masks or any of that. But I'm going to be doing some work with powder, so because of this I'm going to wear gloves, because this powder is very, very crazy to work with. I'll be using this brush. So I have these different colored powders. These are called the mica powders. So it's usually used for soap, but you can use it for resin as well. So this is the type that I'm using. It's soapy mica powder pigment. So I'm going to try to do the flowers first. So since they do look like roses, I want to do a red. I think I'm going to try the Tuscan red. And then for the leaves, obviously I'm going to do green. They have this olive color, so I'm going to be using that one. And then for the skull itself, I do want to do a white. And then afterward, I'm going to be using this color, which is graphite, and I'm going to put this on the rest of the tray. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go in with the silver to do the skull. So what I usually do is I just open up the bag a little bit, and then with my brush, I'm just going to scoop a little bit out. Not too much, because a little goes a long way. And then I'm just going to brush it on. And I don't know if you guys see that it's kind of spreading. That's okay, because after we'll go over it with rubbing alcohol and that'll take it right out. So I'm going to do the inside silver, and then the outline I'm going to do black. That way you're able to see it a little bit better. This process to do the powder on trays usually takes me about an hour, depending on the detail that I have to do. Because after I apply the powder, I have to go back and I have to fix any little mistakes that I made, like the certain color powder being in an area where I didn't want it to be. Sorry guys, I moved you that way you guys can kind of get a better angle. Since I am left-handed, I was kind of covering the view, but hopefully like this you guys can see a little better. But yeah, so I just grab a little bit and the powder kind of flies in different directions, as you guys can see right here. I don't want powder there, so afterward I'll go ahead and clean it up. But in between like the little teeth with the brush, I'll just go through it. So what I usually do is I blow, and yes, it'll go everywhere, but I will clean it up in a second. So what I do is I have Q-tips here. So I grab one, and then I grab alcohol. This is 70%, but I'm pretty sure you can use 90. Make sure you do your research just in case, but 70% has worked for me. If you ever want to get rid of any mistakes when it comes to powder, all you need to do is apply a little rubbing alcohol and it'll take it right off.
Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about?
This is the skull so far. I'm gonna go with maybe a black or a dark gray to go on the top layer of the mold, like on the eyes and on the mouth. So I was gonna use this for the background, but I think I'm just gonna use this for here, because if I use it for both, you're not gonna be able to see it that well. Skull, and then I will pick a different color for the actual tray itself.
I can tell you what Christmas is all about. Chestnut roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. So I'm offering this simple phrase. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
And the cool thing about resin is when you apply this powder, and after you put the resin, the powder completely lifts off the mold and sticks completely onto the resin. So once you're done with your project and you demold whatever it is you made, your mold is completely fine and you can use it again for whatever other color combinations you wanted to use.
I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about? I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
So I hope you guys are liking the progress so far. I like how it's coming out. Now I'm going to be using this olive color, and I'm going to put this for the leaves.
Chestnut roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. So I'm offering this simple phrase.
So this is what the skull looks like right now. I'm gonna clean it up and it's gonna look so much better after.
Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about? I can tell you what Christmas is all about. Chestnut roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. So I'm offering this simple phrase. Although it's
So this is the skull. I hope you guys like how it came out, because I really like how it came out. I was gonna do a powder for the rest of the tray, but instead of doing that, I'm just gonna do the resin with a black pigment. So I actually have these, so I'm gonna grab some of the black and add it to it. So so I'm gonna leave this right here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start the mixtures for the resin. I'm gonna put my mask on, so it might sound a little muffled, so I apologize in advance, but right now I'm gonna do the mixing and I'll catch you guys in a second. Okay, before I get started and actually mixing it, you need to make sure that both parts are equal. So I did a little bit above 60 milliliters for both part A and part B. So what I usually do is I measure it separately, and then I will add it to here, and I'll start mixing it here. That way it's a bigger container, because obviously this is going to take a lot of resin, so it's going to take a bit. That's where I will pour in the black pigment to give it the black color. And then what I use to mix is just a popsicle stick. So I'm going to put my mask on. Okay, so I have my mask on, so don't worry, I am good. Will not breathe in the fumes. Here's one of the parts. You guys can't really see it, but I'm just pouring it into the plastic cup. Make sure you grab every little bit that you can. I have the other part right here. You can't really tell the, well, maybe you can tell the consistency difference. This one's a lot more smoother, kind of like water, like a thick water, and the other one's very gooey. So once I have both parts in there, you're gonna want to mix. And what I usually do is I usually mix for about 2 minutes. And I've heard that it's better to mix slowly. You want to make sure you get most of the air bubbles out, because air bubbles are not your friend. So I have mixed it. Now I'm going to add the black. Since it's such a big amount of resin, I'm gonna add a good amount. And if it's not too dark, like how I want it, then I'm going to be adding some alcohol ink, which will make it a lot darker. Okay, so yeah, this is, it looks dark, but it is not dark. So I'm gonna add a little more black, but I'm also gonna add some of the alcohol ink that I have. So this is the alcohol ink that I'll be using. I'm so sorry if it's not focused. I cannot touch my camera. So I'm gonna add a few drops. So since that is alcohol, make sure you're very careful because it will stain. So this is what it's looking like. It's a lot darker. So you can definitely tell it's like a black now. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I have my mold right here. When you're gonna pour, you wanna pour very slowly, otherwise you will get air bubbles. So I'm gonna put the popsicle stick aside and I'm just gonna pour. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start over here and then work my way around. Many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Okay, now that I have basically the border done, I'm gonna pour the rest in the middle. We're just about done with this. So one trick that I have learned that works wonders for me is to get air bubbles out. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a lot of air bubbles. What I do, some people use heat guns to get the air bubbles out. It does work, but you're putting your mold at risk of deforming. So what I do is I will grab alcohol. This is hydrogen peroxide, but it is alcohol, 70%. I just put some of this one in here in the spray bottle, and all I do is I spray it, and the air bubbles will start to rise or pop. So now what we do is we basically let this sit for at least 24 hours. So once it has been at least 24 hours, I will come back and I will show you guys the unmolding process and also the reveal of what it looks like. Okay guys, so the tray is done for now. I am gonna wait at least 24 hours to show you guys the unmolding process and also the reveal of the tray. So I hope you guys are liking this video so far. If you are, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys haven't. Give me other ideas of what I should do, but I will see you guys when it has been at least 24 hours to show you the final product. Hey guys, welcome back. It is Monday, so it has been a good 3 days since I did this tray made out of resin. So what I'm gonna do right now is unmold the tray. But first, I actually wanted to announce 3 winners for the 12 days of giveaways. So as I said, the winners would be announced in my videos from today, December 21st, to Christmas Day, which is December 25th. So we're gonna do day 1, which was the Baddie Thing glosses. So for that giveaway, the winner is going to be receiving 4 glosses, which I actually have right here. So they'll be getting a yellow, white, pink, and purple gloss. And I ordered 2 for myself, and they are amazing. I was wearing some earlier, but it is so moisturizing and glossy, and the quality is top notch. So whoever wins this giveaway, you guys are getting an amazing product. And not only do you get 1 gloss, you get 4. So for the people who entered, I will be picking their name from picker wheel. So I used this last time for my 500 and 400 subscriber giveaways. So what I am going to do is I'm gonna input all of the people who entered, and we will see who wins. So right now I'm putting in all the entries, so just give me 1 moment and I'll be right back. All right guys, so I have all the people who entered in the day 1 for the 12 days of giveaways. So this is day 1. This is for the Baddie Thing glosses, and the entries are already there. So we're gonna go ahead and spin and see who won the 4 glosses from Baddie Thing. Okay, so Ranch Life Boutique, you won the 4 glosses from Baddie Thing. So when you see this, please make sure to DM me all your info and I can go ahead and send these out to you right away. But congratulations, make sure to DM me, that way I can get your prize out to you. So again, congratulations. That was for day 1 for the Baddie Thing glosses. So I'm gonna do day 2 right now, which was actually 4 pairs of lashes from the Lash Doctor 956, but she was so kind enough to donate 2 more. So the winner will be getting 6 pairs of lashes of their choice. So I'm gonna go ahead and enter all the people who entered the giveaway for day 2 of 12 days of giveaways, and I will catch you guys once I have the list so we can pick the winner. All right, this is the list for day 2 of 12 days of giveaways. So I have all the entries here. And then again, this is for the lashes by the Lash Doctor. So I'm gonna go ahead and spin the wheel and see who won themselves 6 pairs of lashes. Nadith. So congrats Nadith for winning the giveaway for the Lash Doctor lashes. Make sure to DM me, that way I know that you won this giveaway. So make sure you let me know which 6 pairs of lashes you would like, that way I can place the order and then afterward keep in touch and get your prize out to you. I'll be doing the day 3 giveaway winner right now as well, but after that I'll be doing more of the winners throughout the videos sometime this week. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and gather up the the list of people who entered in day 3 giveaway, which was for this custom key holder that says home sweet home, and at the bottom it'll say whatever you guys want it to say. So I'm gonna go ahead and gather up all the people that entered, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, at last but not least for this video, I have all the entries for day 3 of 12 days of giveaways. So these are all the people that entered, and then like I said, this is for the customize home sweet home key holder sign. So let's go ahead and spin and see who wins. Oh my goodness, congratulations, we are clothing. Congrats, Rosie. Please DM me and let me know what you want on the key holder, and then I'll go ahead and place the order for you and try to get that out to you ASAP. So congratulations to all the winners. Please, please, please make sure to DM me. That way I know that you guys know that you won. For the winner of the glosses, make sure to DM me your address right now when you see this. That way I can ship these out to you right now since I have them. But without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and unmold this. So this is gonna be like a little ASMR moment. It is so satisfying to demold these things, and I feel like this, I don't know, I feel like this tray came out super good. I don't want to like jinx it, but I think it came out really well. Let's go ahead and demold it. I'm gonna be quiet, that way you guys can like hear it. So it's not perfect, but it's okay because I can fix it. But this is how it came out. You can kind of see there's little like munchas here, but that is from the powder of the skull. But it came out super good. I really like how this came out. So this is how it came out. I'm gonna probably add like vinyl, like write something on here and then top it off with some more resin. But I like how the skull came out. It came out really good. So let me know in the comments what you think about it. This is literally like the process of making things with resin. You have to take time to, if you're gonna work with powder, you have to take time to actually apply it to where you want it to go. You have to be careful with the mixing procedure, make sure that your proportions are correct, make sure you take precautionary measures, and you know, safety is first, your health is first. So you don't want to be breathing the toxins of the resin or touching it because it's harmful to the skin as well. So you want to make sure that you are not putting yourself at risk when you're working with resin. So if you guys are interested in working with resin, I would say do your research and make sure that you have everything you need to do it safely. I'm gonna work on this. I like how it came out though. It is a little flimsy still since it hasn't completely cured, but within another 24 hours it'll be like hard as a rock. So I'm gonna let that sit for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are having a great day or night whenever you're watching this. Congratulations again to the giveaway winners. Please make sure to DM me on Instagram. I will leave it below, and stay tuned to the other videos this week because they will be dropping, you know, until Christmas Day, and I will be announcing the rest of the giveaway winners on those videos, so you don't want to miss out. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And like me and Julio always say, we love you guys from the bottom of our heart, and we'll see you guys in our next video. Bye.